Hello.
Hi.
It's us, your boys, here for Nuzlocke. I don't remember whom we talked to here. Did we get another egg from these dudes? I forgot.
I don't think so. I think we just get the one egg.
Cup, whom's already hatched. Speaking of which, we could leave some Pokemon here and then forget about them inevitably. Let's do that. Okay, first of all, some changes need to be made. Sorry, Venus.
Sad. A sad day.
I think Cup would be a good one to get up to level. And...
yeah.
I don't know, who else do you think?
Who else is good to level up? Who would I pay money to level up? Maybe Ghastly?
Chris Gas?
Just for a ghost type, I guess?
Yeah, sure. I refuse to even momentarily put you in the garbage, no twiggity.
Yes. You are a stalwart defender of our team. Not that where it could be tossed in there once in a while, but...
yeah.
Not our boy. The knowest of the twigs.
Hello, Guy. We're here doing the thing that we do.
Hi, which is plain
It's doing Nuzlocke.
plain chess.
We're going to store Chris Gas.
440.
And we're going to store Cup.
I was like hanging out with my little brother via Xbox Live, and he and like one of his friends just casually mentioned that they play chess now, and it was the weirdest thing. He's like, yeah, his friend was like, yeah, schooled you in chess, and I was like, my brain lagged, and I went, excuse me, what? And then he's like, oh yeah, we played chess, and I was like, oh.
Oh, so your brother's a nerd, is what I'm hearing.
I didn't think so, but he maybe. I don't know. It's hard to get a pin on him, cause like.
Hey, did we catch anything on 210? I feel like we considered going up here and then didn't.
Let me pull out my thing and see what's going on. Where is Route 210?
It's after Salacian Town.
I'm gonna go with no.
I feel like we only went to the ruins.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. We can go talk to that kid and get our D. Now, which house is the kid?
210. We can get a Ponyta, a Chansey, a Scyther.
I have to bring this child penis for him to give us a D.
It's
just
gonna be worth it.
Just an upsetting sentence all around, frankly.
I have to bring this child penis.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, we don't need the D that bad. I can stand being deficient.
Woo.
Nope.
We already have one of those, right?
Yep.
Pretty sure we can name it Smelia or something.
I think I named it
Rosmelia.
I believe it was in fact Rosmelia. This is a bad Pokemon to leave in though. If I want to fight it for power.
You're staying alone on campus. Well, it sounds like you've made the right decision, my guy.
Just gonna hang out on campus for a couple hours, as you do.
Those fools have no idea what they're missing. Why they will not...
Quite literally, because I'm sure they've never heard of us.
They'll never know. They'll never be here to hear me describe my smoothie. It's okay.
What kind of smoothie were you making that almost made us late for the stream, Josh?
It's Greek yogurt and
we're losing a lot of health. Fuck, health return. Shit.
Yeah, but it's dead now, so we're good.
I'm choking on Doritos. I'm sorry.
Huh?
I didn't mean to die.
And
Oh, hey, Jojo is almost level 30. We should put that experience share on someone else.
a little bit of almond milk. Though they stopped selling the almond milk I buy. And I say I buy, but I bought it once and then it just ceased to exist, apparently. I don't know what Walmart's doing anymore.
Why did Shanks have a dread play? Oh, right, because bite.
His bite.
I remember now. And then I don't even know if we used him in that gym. I feel like we didn't.
Pretty sure we didn't. But you know, the thought was there.
It was a good idea.
Oh, also, when I played with Xbox Live with my little brother last night, my Xbox had run out like February 24th. So I just had been waiting, right? Because I'm like, eventually, because Matthew's real busy, right?
Right.
So he never plays with me.
Right.
But once in a while, all of his friends either annoy him or are doing something else. And he'll message me and be like, hey, you want to play?
He'll
And
come crawling back.
He'll come to the old consistency that is me having time to play Xbox Live. And so I was like, I'm just going to wait. Because Xbox has my credit card. I avoided adding my credit card to Xbox Live for like 8 years or something.
I don't have my credit card, but my PayPal was attached to most things. Well, I suppose it's my old PayPal now, because I haven't updated that, I don't think. Oh, well.
Oh, they are missing out on fun tax facts. More about those later.
Nope.
But,
Is there anything we can catch on this route before I spend so long running back and forth?
I read them off early.
I wasn't listening.
We can get one of two different owls. It's the same owl, but one of them's older. We can get a scyther. And a Chansey.
Cool.
So, seems like a pretty good chance. The problem is, it's 20% birds and 15% roses.
Or smelliest.
Correct. Go get them.
Let me just shake my Doritos right next to the microphone.
Are you trying to resummon the Dorito gang? I don't know if we want that. That was such a trip.
I feel like that was kind of a one and done.
I would imagine they're off filling other small chats with Doritos. Doing the Lord's work, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I was really scared about attaching any cards to. Well, first of all, I didn't have a credit card when I first started Xbox Live.
Right.
I'd like to point that out. But then eventually, when I did get one, I like right around that time, like PlayStation Network and stuff had gotten hacked, and I was like, meh. Seems like I'm just not gonna do that. I'm just gonna get like Xbox Live cards and Xbox Microsoft money cards.
We did
whatever.
get $150 the last time they showed up. That is true.
Bless Daddy Dorito.
It was unrelated, because, again, I can go through my PayPal and see the real name of the person who sent me a donation, but it did happen.
God.
Also, Tupperware is not doing great.
We just kind of get wrecked by these level 20 Roselias is what I'm seeing.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Why are we so bad?
I don't know, our party sucks so much. You know what would make our party better? A fiery horse.
That'd be cool. We could name it Butt Stallion.
That, of course, being a Borderlands reference, I think.
Correct. It is. I also really like the name Butt Stallion.
I feel like they're... God damn it, I'm choking again on Doritos. Oh no. They flavor blasted my throat.
Ugh. That sounds like an awful way to go. I'm sorry, ma'am. He got flavor blasted.
It was just too cheesy.
Correlation means causation. It's true. If two things happen close to each other, one of them caused the other. I know this.
Oh!
Oh, we got a crazy bug guy.
That's cool. I'll take
Let's
that.
kill it.
No. Scyther is neat. Hopefully we're not just too strong for Schlong. I don't know. I didn't have a rhyme to follow that up. Alright, now don't crit.
It's gonna crit and then hurt itself.
Why did it try to use focus energy again?
Because it was confused. Anyways, so I spent a long time just buying like prepaid cards basically for Xbox. But
Right.
eventually there's a sale on Xbox Live Gold. Because it turns out if you let your gold subscription expire, they'll start giving you random deals until you like start up again.
Right.
So they're like, we'll give you a year's of gold for like $45. I'm like, that's a pretty good deal.
That's $15
So that's
off,
60.
yeah.
Yeah. And I was like 83 cents short. And I like looked at it like, I'm not going to drive all the way to a store to buy a card for like $10 to use 83 cents. So I just put my credit card on it finally. But the upside is I could do this plan of I was just going to wait until Matt invited me to play something, and then I was just going to buy a month of gold, which was on sale. It was like $5 instead of 10,
Right.
which means it's normal $60 a year price. I was very excited.
Boy, this thing
Now,
is wily. I don't think we have any moves that cause status effects.
That's true. We normally choose not to get them, I'll be honest.
Hold on. Tupperware, first of all, will not be weak to anything this Scyther can throw at us. And second of all, does have Confuse Ray. Which will at the very... It has Hypnosis, too! Hell yeah!
Oh, hell yeah, Tupperware.
You ever just looked at Tupperware so long you fell asleep?
What?
It has Full Swipe, so it literally can't kill us. That's fun.
Dude, if we catch it, we can keep false swipe and then catch shit instead of killing it all the time.
That's crazy talk. If it dies, it was too weak. Now, I was unprepared. I don't have a name in mind for this.
So it's a scyther, right?
Yep.
It's a slifer. What's the most famous slifer?
Jaden.
You know, that works for me. Jaden can be a girl name too.
Were there any girls in Slifer Red? I don't remember. I think there was only one girl on the show, and she was one of the obelisks.
Yeah, it was Alexis or whatever.
Yeah, Alexa. Yeah, I think it was Alexis. I mean,
something like that.
That's gonna have to do.
Aren't Slifer Reds like only 3 people and that teacher guy?
I think the way the school worked was never very clear, at least not to me.
There was 2 people that posed as students. Apparently.
No, Alexis is good. Okay, so I'm gonna go heal, and then we're gonna go actually advance on this route.
Does that guy pretend to be a guy? Wait, what did we end up naming it?
I named it Alexis because that was the only girl from GX.
That can't possibly be true, can it?
I don't know. Look it up. Tell me how many
feels true.
Look up list of important Slifer Reds.
Oh, I actually did have that. Give me a second. I'll bring it back up the wiki. Let's see here.
There's the girl who pretended to be a guy and turned up later. Yeah, it's I guess.
Okay, let's see here.
Just gonna dunk on these
Blair
fools real quick.
Blair Flanagan is her name. To accommodate the fact she's the only girl in Slifer Red.
Blair, I think I remember. Can you give me a picture?
Yeah. Don't worry. Yeah.
I think I remember Blair. I seem to remember the name. Nope, don't remember her at all.
I'll be honest, the only thing I know from the little Karibo videos I had been watching.
I really like that tweet he showed the other day where it was supposed to be 2 different shots of the audience when Jaden did something wild, and it was blatantly just the same shot but reversed. Like that's incredible. Especially that they did it like back to back.
Oh, this Blair character is also 8.5 years old.
Uh-huh. That doesn't seem correct based on what I see in front of my eyes. That's an anime teen if I've ever seen one.
Age 8.5 in dub, 11 in Japanese version.
Still no.
They made her younger in the dub for reasons I could not hazard.
Still no, I think, is the thing.
That's
the thing about that is that I still don't believe it is how that is. Howdy, travelers. Some of our customers are rowdy types that want to battle. Do what you will with them. I don't mind. Fuck up our whole restaurant. I don't give a shit. All we ever have is Moo Milk.
Yeah, it's back, baby.
We don't have as much money as we used to, though. Is the thing.
Yeah, but we can still get some. We
can still get 2 dozen Moo Milks. And hopefully they don't all magically disappear. Okay, that's all of our money. I think we can afford 1 more dozen. Hypothetically. Welcome, this place is my pride and joy. The picture in the wiki is from later seasons. Okay, her first appearance was when she was 9. That makes more sense.
By the time and then the time passes and she's like 13.
That's marginally more believable.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ah, God, why?
I actually don't know anything about any of the Yu-Gi-Ohs outside of the original. Now that I think about it.
No, wake up slap will hurt a lot. Who else was I going to attack?
You know what? Let's just take the free hits.
No, we probably should just take the free hits.
I feel like we should just be using the ground move.
Well, it wasn't working very well, and this gets us stabbed.
Oh, it does. That's right, we're not ground type yet.
Nope.
Gosh dang. Gosh!
Haha, finally!
You fool.
Again. Like...
Oh, but you know what I did have to do with the Xbox Live is every time you like buy any amount of Xbox Live these days, it just automatically sets you up with a subscription. It's like, and we'll charge you next month, and you have to turn it off every time.
Yeah, I did. The last time I bought Live was when Swissy and I started playing Halo 5 again for a little bit, but I made sure to turn it off. I made sure to be like, I know I'm not going to still be playing this in a month, so...
I also had to turn mine off.
Our lack of healing items upsets me greatly. We were having a heated discussion over Pokemon the way collectors do.
Gross. Nerds.
That's not... What about the rest of that thought? Oh, God.
Oh, no, it's some sort of spooky bug man. Quickly. Kill it with fire.
I don't have...
By that I mean wings.
We don't have any fire. We didn't catch the Ponyta.
Hey, we got a weird bug man of our own, though.
We do, but not with us.
Yeah. But in general, good God, JoJo.
Anyway, you were looking up Yu-Gi-Oh! GX characters?
Uh-huh.
What do we learn?
If you want to know specific Slifer Reds, there's not a lot of them.
Yep. I'm a collector and I love honey. Oh God, not another one.
It was a really weird thing to me that like Slifer got chosen to be the dorm that just got shit on. I guess it's because Kaiba just hated Yugi so much.
That, and also probably just because that's the one the main character is in, so it gotta be the underdog.
Okay, let's see here. Characters in Slifer Red. There's Lyman Banner.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, that's the teacher guy
Oh, okay.
with the cat.
Oh yeah.
There's a different guy that's the teacher in the Jet.
Are you sure it's not just the same guy, but his name is different?
No, because this one's a girl.
Oh, I see. Was she
In
just
the- in
removed from the dub?
Correct. No, not the dub. From the manga.
Oh, okay. That's different.
In the manga, this is the dorm headmaster is this lady, who seems far more interested. But nope, she's gone. They just made it a guy. Made some dude. But anyways, then there's Jane Yuki, and there's some dude named Cyrus. Oh yeah,
Cyrus is the blue hair, I think.
Yeah, he becomes
Cyrus
not
is
a slave.
Cyrus is the Armin of that show, if I remember.
There's Chumley. There's Blair.
Chumley, a good name. A good name for your man to have. Youngster, you've seen the Psyduck cuddle outside? Psyduck are Pokemon that suffer from chronic headaches. I'm afraid we'll have to wait for them to get better. So wait, because these ducks have a headache, I can't advance.
Correct. Chaz was briefly a
Slifer Red?
A Slifer Red.
Why? And when?
Stayed for the second half of his first year, the second half of his second year, the first half of his third year, promoted to Obelisk Blue in the second half of his
promoted.
And then
That's incredible phrasing.
there's 3 different people that posed as Slifer Red students.
Chaz became a Slifer Red.
So yeah.
Today the lose victory from you. I didn't read the first half of that, but I guess I'm assuming he's an archaeologist or something. Oh, sorry, a rune maniac. Well, we seem to have reached an impasse.
Behold the fight of the Tupperware. Meanwhile,
Damn it.
I'm going to read about this manga-only character. Who the heck is that?
Tupperware has no moves left? Hold on, Imprison gets rid of all of your moves?
What?
That's fucking whack, dude. It used Imprison and suddenly I have no moves. At all.
That's weird.
I didn't think that's how that worked.
Imprison. Let's see. Is unable to use. Oh, it can't. We can't use moves that it also knows.
Well, so
So-
we know which moves it has. That's incredible. That's frankly incredible. I can't believe that happened.
Yeah, it's really good actually. So why did they change just the dorm master character?
I feel like that's not all they changed in the dub version of the show, but go on.
Oh no, I'm saying from manga to anime.
I don't fucking know. Why do they do anything from manga to anime?
I guess. This
Usually
just seems very
it's to clean stuff up, but that's a weird one.
They're just like,
Did they
yeah,
think a girl
that
wouldn't be as marketable?
It's right. That's what I'm
'Cause,
confused about.
Ostensibly, Yu-Gi-Oh is a show to sell cards and toys. Like,
They're just like, no one's gonna like this dumb girl dorm master. The manga was second? Okay, now hold the heck up now. That's back-asswards. Then why did they change it the other way?
it still doesn't make sense.
This is all kinds of confusing. I'm gonna stop looking into Yu-Gi-Oh lore now.
GX has broken you.
Yes, as I knew it would. As the scrolls foretold.
Wait, our scrolls are different scrolls.
Well, we have tomes.
Oh, right. I can't win. You're too strong for me to win. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought, bud.
Accurate.
Oh,
Idiot.
this guy doesn't want to
Idiot.
fight us, I guess.
Now he's just jogging in the rain.
As you do. Can we even go to whatever town is beyond here? I mean, either way, I'm going to catch something up here just because we can.
I hope it's a fire horse. It's
GX was an original anime to sell cards. Okay. Nope, it's another water type.
That explains why it was so shit. Nah, I'm kidding. It was fun.
I mean, there are good shows that have been built ostensibly to sell toys. God damn it, Tupperware.
Like Power Rangers.
Tupperware, I'm gonna need you to stop missing. There you go. Now that it's asleep, I am just going to attempt to catch it outright.
That's bold. That's bold, that's old, that's gold.
Great ball. Shoof. I thought it would work. That's why I did it.
Oh.
Give a nickname to Meryl? Hell yeah. What are we gonna call Meryl?
Meryl.
We've already made a Metal Gear reference.
Merrill Lynch. Which is a bank.
Bad ref.
Meryl.
Got anything else for me?
The only other Meryl I know
Is the one from Metal Gear Solid.
is the one from Chrono Trigger. And it's more like Marl. Like M-A-R-L-E or something like that.
Merle.
Merlin.
Merlin. Merlin is one of the 7 deadly sins. Is she lust?
Yeah. Yes.
I don't know whether or not that's true, but I am going to do it.
But I am going to name this Lust.
There we go. We got there.
Strange one.
Listen, we got there. Name it Peekaboo.
Peekaboo would have been also a pretty good name. But I really like the idea that we just have a Meryl named Lust. It's very strange. I like it.
Well, now you show up.
This is sad. Let's catch it anyways. Let's break the rules.
Uh-oh. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, it's not very effective. We are going to have to fight all these boys because I need money. But I need to heal first. Can we even go that way? Where does the guide tell us, or where do the tomes tell us to go next?
Okay. So we're in Route 210, right?
Yes, we went from,
And we fought the cafe cabin.
Yep.
Now Route 215.
That's
like
that was the rainy route I was just at where we caught Lust.
Yeah, we just go that way.
Okay. I know we have defog now, so technically we could go to the marsh, I think.
We need cut. Probably.
Yeah, we don't have that yet, that's true. I'm right proud of him, whatever the rest of that said.
I'm proud of whatever the rest of that said.
Oh, I see. I'm gonna switch because I'm worried that eventually it will get smart and use a fire move.
What? That'd be dumb. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh no. Our slug is trapped in a blazing ring of fire. Da 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 da.
Love. But a morning thing.
That's just how I just sounded like Johnny Cash for the last week and a half. That's just my voice now.
It's you just have become Johnny Cash.
I don't want to do that. He had ties to the mafia or whatever.
Did he?
I seem to
That's
remember that being true. No, wait, I'm thinking of shit. Who was that one like blues singer? Don't say Johnny Cash, please. He's really famous, and everybody kind of thinks he's a hack. And it's not Johnny Cash, because I don't think anybody thinks.
Croce.
Nope.
Famous.
Frank Sinatra, that's it. He had ties.
Oh, okay. He was more of a swing singer.
Yeah. Well. Maybe if you know things. But me, I know nothing. Do you want to fucking fight or not, bud? As long as there's a road, we'll keep on running. I guess not.
But once there are no roads, I'm done.
I'm taking a rest. If I were a boat Pokemon, it would be a roost. Haha. You should rest up too.
Yeah, but now we have roosts.
Cool.
Hooray.
If they keep flying forever, boat Pokemon would eventually crash.
We could teach that to Joe.
We could. Is there anything up here important enough for me to... There are twins.
There's children.
And a man.
Quickly. Let us fight them with our pocket monsters.
Yay, we're gonna battle with lots of Pokemon. Yay, we're all going to battle. Wait, does that include you, the trainers? Am I gonna have to slap two bitches?
Biting our ankles. I guess have to start giving out these hands.
Or you could just buy potions. No. Sounds impossible, frankly. I'm not sure why you would suggest such a thing to me. I'm gonna get rid of that Pikachu first, because I feel like that'll do the most damage. Ouch. I knew it.
Mamma mia.
Why? It wasn't asleep. See, Malaga, the thing is, even if we do buy potions, we can't use them outside of combat.
It's true.
It's a rule that we've imposed upon ourselves, and not that the game has imposed upon us.
It's a very, very specific Nuzlocke rule.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good. They fell for it.
Well, Josh, I don't think it counts as being fallen for if you say it out loud right afterwards.
Well, maybe they didn't hear me. Potion seller. Bring me a strong.
A potion seller. Sell me some potions.
I'm going into battle.
I'm gonna
Have
need
you
the
seen the
strongest
video
potion.
potion seller?
No, I have not.
It's really good.
Hey, check this out. Look at the luster of my Pokemon's fur. It's breeder Cahill. Khalil. There was an L in there that I missed entirely.
DJ Khaled?
It's DJ Khaled.
Weed the best?
Is DJ Khaled the one that doesn't do oral sex? I don't remember.
What?
There was, you know what, I think he was. There was a thing a while ago where he was like, he said in some kind of interview that he doesn't give oral sex, and everybody dunked on him for it.
That's wild.
That's a wild thing to admit, for one thing.
It's just some...
But the entire internet was basically, fuck you. Women in particular.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. And it was just a thing that happened. You're just gonna have to live with that knowledge now.
I never wanted to have it. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad to help. You know what they say, you should learn one new fact a day.
Speaking of that, tax fact.
Oh no! Both of the tax facts and the fact that Hapini used my own moves against me. For 1 damage. Never mind, I no longer care.
Let's see. Is there a tax fact?
Boy,
I
that did
actually
nothing. I'm gonna have
know?
to swap. I imagine you know many tax facts. However, I feel like you've used a lot of them, or a lot of them are too complicated to go into.
Exactly. Now you're catching on.
See, Malagai gets it.
Jara's expecting I'm 6 now, exactly. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not some kind of godless heathen. And also my partner lives 1,000 miles away, but those two things are unrelated.
Yeah, but you can just walk 500 miles.
And then walk 500 more, exactly.
Exactly.
And then show up to his religion's parents' house like, hey, your child has an identity you don't know about, and I'm their partner. Hey, what's up?
Plot twist. The problem is I'm trying to come up with individual tax facts.
Because those are the ones that would be helpful to people.
Yes, but I don't know too much about individuals yet, because we're only starting to get into them.
Ooh, oh, ho, ho! I'll show you all how tightly I've bonded with my daughter. I can get away with slacking off if I have my Pokemon out.
What?
Is that how that works? I feel like it isn't. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
I made some choices.
Their horses mirror themselves.
I'm gonna make a different choice than the one I just made. Nope. No, Twiggity, you belong nowhere near that mess.
So one thing that's fun is you used to be able to deduct certain things. There are certain expenses that were subject to a 2% of AGI floor.
Don't know what any of that means. You're gonna have to explain those terms.
Non-deductible. Okay, so basically your AGI is your adjusted gross income.
Yep. That's an acronym.
Things that are considered above the line are things that reduce your income to get it to AGI. So AGI is basically just a point kind of halfway in calculating your taxable income.
I see.
So you take your like gross income, and then you say, like in the old days when personal exemptions still existed, you take away like your personal exemption and some other stuff, and then you get to AGI. So you'd have to take your AGI and multiply it by 2%, and then
that sounds right to me.
Your expenses would have to be above that, and you would only get the amount above 2%. So like if your AGI was, let's say $100,000, you would then only get any expenses that exceeded $2,000. So if you had like, I think medical expenses were one of these, or if you had like certain medical expenses over $2,000, you'd get that amount. So like if you had $2,500, you get $500. But those are now all 100% non-deductible, so you don't get them at all.
Fun. I thought this was a glitch over here on the left for a second when I saw this light on the ground, but then I realized it's also on the right, so that's just like that. It's a light that just emits from this space right here. I mean, I'm guessing the assumption is that it's shining down from the ceiling, but it's still weird. Weird detail.
Weird decision. Bad game.
Would not recommend.
But yeah, that's basically just part of their reworking all the deductions. It's not a huge deal for most people, because if you spent enough money on expenses,
I slow down like and stop at times. Sure, I'm only human after all.
If you spent enough money on expenses like that, you
do
traditionally
unto
had
others as they do unto you. Yup, it's payback. It's good for Pokemon battles, but if you do that in real life, there'll be no end to the fighting, that's for sure. Obtained TM66. Cool.
I bet it's like revenge or something. Or whatever that one's called.
As I said, payback is harsh. Use it after the foe when its power gets doubled.
Fun.
We don't have cut, do we? No, wait, yes we do. Furrybait's had cut the whole time. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Uh-oh. You come along with your heart pounding. You think you can win like that? Hiya!
And then you just karate chops us and we wake up 2 hours later.
I'm sorry, I meant to just make the noise. Let's just forget this ever happened, for both of our sakes. I don't want to go home on assault charges. You don't want to get karate chopped a second time. It's a win-win.
You know, oh, you know what else is really fun that I've learned recently? A non-tax fact, if you will, is the word shambolic. It's really good.
Is it resembling shamble?
It's just if something's like, it's
Shambolish.
like, yeah, shambolish, right? If it's shambolic. It's like it's in shambles, if you will. And that was because of it was basically a sound clip from like a British politician who was like in like the House of Commons.
Right.
And he's like shambolic, and then like a bunch of people were like, "Arr!" And he was like, yes, shambolic, and it was really good. I love watching or even just listening to British politicians because like they do all these crazy noise things. Like apparently that's like expected to. Like at certain points, if someone says something, you're supposed to like
back it up very audibly.
Yeah, it's weird. It's. I mean, it's not much
use that
different
healing
than our
item since I
politics
can't
these
do it out
days,
of
I
bottle.
guess. But it was really funny because there's the people immediately start
Rabble.
rabble.
Batman. Rabble.
I assume it was because they did not find it shambolic.
Perhaps because that isn't the real word.
It definitely is, though.
I want you to show me shambolic in the dictionary. I recognize that's not a good standard for how words work, given that dictionaries can be old and language is ever-changing. However...
Okay, you want Merriam-Webster, Oxford, Cambridge...
Merriam-Webster the only one that matters.
Okay.
Are you sure it just wasn't Sean Connery saying symbolic? Shambolic.
Shambolic. It's shambolic.
Symbolic of
Right.
the current state of affairs.
Oh shit. I remember when I was younger, and I thought it was really funny to imagine him saying it, because it'd be shit.
Yes.
No, Sean Connery.
Now you see here. Now we are going to spend the rest of the stream doing this.
Yes.
And it's your fault, Malo guy. The blame for this lies with you.
Oh, he did say that in the chat.
Yes, that's why I said that.
Also, I'd like to point out this definition of shambolic says chiefly British underneath it. Which is really
Fuck,
good.
I don't know why that got me so good. God damn.
It's just
I
the
laughed way too loud.
chiefly British. It's good. It's good. It's a good way to describe how British something is. Scree scraw, says the bug man. Now, I do need to go rescue the rest of my smoothie from the blender. So
Why
quickly distract everyone.
Smoke bomb. Oh, I should have a smoke bomb button for the stream. That'd be cool. Josh isn't going to be here to back me up on how cool that would or wouldn't be, but I assure you it would be dope as hell. And this Scyther just really wants to remain focused, apparently, because that's the only move it's used twice in a row. Are you going to spend that focused energy on anything, Scyther, or are you just going to keep doing that? Nope, just going to keep doing that. 3 focused energy, is that the only move it knows? At level 20. I would certainly hope not. If you listen closely, you can hear Josh doing something with a smoothie in the background.
I'm back.
Tree looks like it can be cut down. You wanna, yeah. Would I have talked to the tree if I didn't? That's actually a weird... That's a good point, actually. Has there ever been a point where, like, cutting down a tree has been the wrong thing to do because it's a piece of a puzzle or something? I feel like that's never been a thing, because how would that mechanic even work?
Yeah, I feel like that would just be unintuitive. Because,
like, there are, like,
trees exist to be cut down.
There are strength puzzles, yeah, but, because, like, if you do it wrong, it'll block you off from an area. But I've never seen that done with cuts, because I don't know how that would work. Unless you... I'm trying to think of how that even would go. It would have to be something like a tree that leads to a path, and the path would have to have a ledge on it that you can no longer go back to, and thus you failed the puzzle. That's the only way I can think of that working.
Yeah, I guess.
But I don't recall that ever having been done, so... And also, even if you do cut down the tree, you could just walk away and go to a different tree. So, like, there's nothing about cutting down a tree that locks you into it.
Yes.
Oh, I see I'm joined by, Irish, guest, Sean I don't know. Where was Sean Connery from? I believe he was Scottish, yes. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely to be here, shuperninja. Now, why didn't you use an electric move there on this flying type? Oh, well, you see, because I was mashing the button and not paying attention to what I'm doing. I was far too focused on speaking to you, famous Scottish actor Sean Connery.
What's that thing that Japanese people say when people come home?
Tadaima.
Tadaima, mala guy.
Close. I said it out loud for you, and you still got it wrong.
I am bad at languages, even English, the only one I know.
Slash.
But at least I do know the word shambolic. Shambolic.
Aha. This route is much longer than I was expecting. I was expecting to just bolt through here. Oh, we got Shockwave.
Ooh. Shockwave.
Now, Shockwave is an electric move. The kind of... The short you should have used on that initial fellow.
The short.
Yes, I know, Sean. I'm sorry. I did my best.
He can never say a short sword.
A short. Well, shit. It seems you're right. I'm sorry, Sean. What, we set it up and you ran right into it. I don't know what to say. You should be sorry. You should be ashamed of yourself.
If he needs to shit to have a shit.
Sean, please, that's inappropriate. We run a family-friendly show.
God, I really hope this is...
I couldn't even think it with a straight face.
Because sometimes I say...
Sometimes we talk about wizard shit for 30 minutes. Sometimes we name a Pokemon Penis.
It really is. That really was one of the highlights, though. Like, I keep going back and listening to the wizard shit conversation.
The wizard shit bit, if you will. The shit bit. Yeah, it was kind of... I mean, yeah. I don't know why you felt the need to repeat it, Sean. We got
that's
it.
What if you can't afford a Fitbit, you get a shit bit?
Yes, you get a shit bit. I know I realized that you were making fun of my joke, Josh, or my voice, Josh, but you know what? I forgive you. I'm an elderly man. I've lived a long time. Sometimes you just have to learn to forgive and forget.
Thanks, Sean. I really liked you in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yes, that was a good movie that shuperninja has definitely seen and can make reference to.
It was not a good movie.
It sure is. It was a solid film.
I don't think we're thinking of the same movies anymore, Sean.
Lots of symbolism.
Very, very symbolic.
It's a very symbolic movie.
Man, I had an actual, thing to talk about.
Now you've
forgotten
completely
it.
forgotten it because we've been joined by special guest Sean Connery. Man, they've
Yes,
used
our
that
Tupperware is
twice,
getting
huh?
really alone. Steven's name is not Josh. Josh. That would be confusing. If I and Joss Whedon were in the same room and
I don't-
Sean Connery tried to say hi to us, we would never
You'd
know.
never know. I don't want to swap anything because it did use toxic spikes like 4 times. So we're just gonna have to take a turn to heal, I think. Let's use a milk. Fuck it. We got 24 of them.
We don't.
Why did you buy so much milk?
I like how little perturbed he sounded. Like what the hell?
That was
It's like
so much milk you bought for no reason.
It's like Sean Connery went home and opened his fridge, and there's just like 4 gallons of milk in the fridge, and he's like, "What?
This is more milk
Howdy.
than you can reasonably drink.
Explain this."
This drink is going to expire.
It's just so much milk. It's simply a waste of funds. You may well have taken the $4 and just shed it right in the garbage can. Are you planning to
shredding it before it went in the garbage can? Is that what I'm doing? That's
shed it right in the garbage can.
well, that seems counterintuitive.
Are you planning on making something that requires great quantities? Something?
8 cakes.
God, this is perhaps the worst content
This
we've
is
ever
the-
come up with.
This isn't even a good bit.
It's not. It's barely a bit.
Yeah, I know what to do
I
for the
would
thumbnail now. It's just gonna be a crisp PNG of Sean Connery.
I would heavily argue that this doesn't even qualify as a full bit.
It's
This
more
is
like
just
we had
randomness.
half of an idea for a bit, and then we just stuck with it instead of going, maybe we should come up with the rest of an idea for a bit. Uh-oh, that one's gonna hurt. Oh, never mind. Is steel resistant to ghost? That doesn't make any sense.
Hang on, let me do some digging for you. Oh lord.
Because Tupperware is steel psychic, I could have sworn. Unless it's not.
Unless it's not.
Unless it's not. Thank you. You can leave now,
Oh.
Sean. You don't need to be here anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. It seems I've overstayed my welcome. I'm also
It is
starting.
steel psychic.
I am slightly starting to turn into a different person entirely. Mr. Wayne. Where shall we going now?
Alright, let's see here.
Boy, what is that guy's
Let's
name? I cannot remember it for the life of me.
Michael Caine?
Michael Caine.
Caine.
Michael Caine, a person who I recently learned is super conservative.
So Ghost
Among
type,
other things, suggested that all young men should spend time in the military.
Ghost is super effective against Psychic Steel.
So why wasn't that... Ominous Wind is a ghost move, right?
It is.
Also,
Maybe this is like maybe it didn't use, maybe they changed it or something. This is an old type chart.
it's very possible. I keep on almost slipping back into the bit, but we've ejected Sean Connery and/or Michael Caine from the room now. They're gone.
Aha! Well, the guy has answered it by saying Steel's resistance of Ghost and Dark was removed in Gen 6.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, that doesn't really make sense as a resistance.
Well, think about it this way. Where can ghosts not go? That's right. Places covered with a lot of steel, like a gym.
That doesn't
You ever
seem-
seen a ghost in a gym?
Yes.
No, because everyone's pumping iron.
Yes, we just came from one.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
Boy, there's a lot of shit going on right now that I just do not approve of. Our inability to kill this fucking thing, for one.
The licky tongue?
Yes, I don't want to swap anything though because they threw like 8 poison spikes on the ground in the first couple
I'm pretty
turns.
sure those don't stack.
Yeah, but I still
think we
don't
just
want
get
to.
normal
I still don't
poisons.
want to throw something in to be poisoned that we can't heal between fights.
It's true. I mean, eventually we'll probably get there.
Now this is the thing that's really getting me, is that no Twiggity cannot hit for the life of him.
Oh god, we're never gonna kill that Lickitung.
We're not. It's true. If I could just get one hit in on that fucking Driftblim.
Oh, did it leech seed us?
Yes. Also,
okay, we
what?
really should swap.
We can't.
We can, and we should, and then we should just go back and heal.
Going back would be so far, Josh. We're almost there.
Yeah, but this is gonna take so long. Doing it this
Break
way.
out of confusion.
Man, what was that actual content I was gonna talk about?
We'll never know. Yes!
Well, before this stream, I had a great thing. I had a.
Oh, Aftermath. I'm really glad that we had enough health to survive that. I forgot about Aftermath and how much it sucks.
It does suck. Earlier before the stream, I was talking out loud to myself, and the closest I could come up with to a bit was a guy who thinks that bison are the largest animals on the planet.
That's okay. I mean, we can workshop that. So
I was just like talking to myself, and I was just like, bison, the largest animals on the planet.
we can workshop that, but also like that's not very funny. God, no Twiggity, for the love of God. This Lickitung has become the strongest creature alive.
Like how the buffalo is the largest creature alive.
No. Josh, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true or funny. It's just a wrong thing that you've said.
But I really think it's funny. Because imagine this guy just doesn't know that there are animals larger than buffalo.
Oh,
He
thank
thinks
God.
That's the biggest one.
I finally broke the confusion. Now no Twiggity can get back to doing moderate amounts of damage to this Lickitung. Yep. That's about right. Oh, hey, Shunks is level 30 now. How about that? Ow.
Cool.
Oh, that didn't do much at all.
Whew.
So Tupperware only has one weakness, depending on what its ability is.
Apparently. I'll have to check what ours is. I forgot.
I don't know. It's Levitate, which gives it immunity to ground moves. What's its other ability, then? What gives it immunity to fire moves?
Flame shield.
Oh, now I'll do it. This is a good name for it.
It's heat proof. Actually, heat proof just reduces damage by 50%.
Okay.
Apparently. So it's not like levitate levels, but it's still pretty good.
Jesus Christ. This Lickitung is entirely too strong. Also, Tupperware is confused for some reason. Ah, fuck. Got us again. Son of a bitch.
I don't know if we can kill it while we have Tupperware out getting leech seeded. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah, let's just swap for Jojo. It's flying. It's a flying type, so it should be able to avoid the spikes, right? Pretty sure that's how that works.
Incorrect.
Well, could have sworn flying types were not affected by spikes, but okay. Now, it's not poisoned.
Yes, you were correct.
Then why did you tell me I was wrong?
I was thinking of the other one.
Stones?
No. Normal spikes.
Oh. Are normal spikes not immune to... They're on the ground, though.
Yes, normal spikes are a ground move.
Yeah.
which is why I thought birds avoided them because they were ground.
No, I think flying types just avoid spikes.
Yeah, apparently so. I thought they didn't avoid the poison ones because they were poison type and not ground type. I thought it was a typing thing.
No.
But unlike my keyboarding class, it was not.
This is just a fucking slog fest, is what this is. At least now that we've got
Both the stream
Jojo,
and
Jojo,
this
Jojo.
fight. Yes.
Listen, we always have a bad episode. I feel like we're only 8
man.
episodes in. It was bound to happen eventually. We did our best.
You know, it was a good episode though.
What's that?
The one where we talked about wizard shit.
Well, we can't just do that every time. We can't keep the wizard shit arrow in our quiver. We have to fire it, and I think we've done that effectively.
Yeah, we definitely did.
We killed the
Now it's
comedy
good, it's gone.
deer with wizard shit, and now we have to move on.
We killed the comedy with wizard shit. Wow, that's a mental image.
Yeah, it sure is.
All right, so back to my bison idea.
I love this episode, says Fanfi. Thank you for validating me.
Hi.
Your blatant lying is unnecessary, but I do appreciate it.
It's nice. Now, let's be real, Famfi. Your favorite part is when I brought up the guy who thinks the bison is the largest animal on Earth.
No, I think my favorite part was definitely our Sean Connery impressions that went on about 3 times as long as was funny.
Oh, God. It's a really good episode.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Shunks, you're becoming the largest shunks of all.
The largest chunks on the entire planet, yes. God, it's like he goes about life not knowing about any animals that are larger than a buffalo.
That just seems impossible, though.
That's why it's so confusing. Because he'd be like, yeah, like an elephant. He'd be like, what?
The fuck's an
They'd be
elephant?
like, you mean the largest land animal? No, that's a bison.
I think you're mispronouncing bison. In the weirdest and dumbest way I've ever heard. It's frankly impressive how wrong you are.
God. And he just doesn't think there's
Oh,
anything larger in the ocean.
Oh, Wikiberry.
Oh, it's such a good character concept.
Is it? What about M. Bison? Is M. Bison a known entity to this man?
Well,
Is
yeah,
that-
but he's
is
not
it-
larger
is-
than an actual bison.
Is M. Bison perhaps why he thinks there's no larger animals than bison? Because M. Bison is a large man.
It's true, actually.
Hey, we're in Veilstone. There's not a fight here, is there? I need to heal before we do fucking anything.
I did actually base this all off of M. Bison. Because there was a Capcom tournament over the last weekend, and I was
the
thinking
Pokemon
about
Center.
M. Bison. I was like, M. Bison. I can't believe they named an entire animal after after a professional boxer, Mike Bison, the largest animal known to man. It all blended together.
Is Mike his first name? I feel like
So
that can't be true.
Originally, the character Balrog.
Maylene, the gym
who
leader, is a cute girl, but don't let her looks fool you. Even grown-ups have trouble with her.
So
Giggle, will you have a battle with us?
So originally,
We'll thoroughly
Balrog,
check out
who
your
is the
abilities as a
boxing
trainer.
character, was named Mike Bison because he's an African American boxer guy.
Correct. I know.
And
I'm
then-
familiar with Mike Tyson.
Yeah, no, Mike Bison was the name of the Street Fighter character.
Right.
Right. So
Named.
then there was another
named
guy.
for Mike Tyson, I assume.
Yes. Then there's another guy, the guy who wears the mask and has a claw, whose current name is Vega.
Yeah,
He
him.
was named Balrog, and then
They changed his name.
Vega was the guy with the hat, who is now M. Bison. And for some reason, they just like swapped all 3 of those guys' names around. I'm pretty sure they were doing it because they were worried that they were going to get like sued by Mike Tyson. So they like they like made Balrog named Vega, and then like
Right.
Vega.
I lost,
was
but I'm
named
totally thrilled. We
Bison.
made a wonderful spectacle. I'd like to take
And
that
then
footage and
Mike
broadcast it
Tyson
worldwide.
Was named Balrog
Right.
or Vega. Mike Bison was named Balrog.
Man, this
No, I was right
straight
the first time.
man, Sean Connery impressions, Bison.
It's really
facts
good.
about Street Fighter. This stream's got everything.
If you want to talk more about Buffalo, there's the fabulous.
Also,
internet
the mall
video
is here.
Guy on a Buffalo, which is a classic, really.
I refuse to use the counter you want me to use.
It's a music video sort of. It's just like footage of this guy riding a buffalo. No, it's this guy
I
on a
don't
buffalo.
remember there being a basement in this building, I'll be honest with you. What the fuck is down here? Oh, they sell
Guy
puffins.
on a buffalo.
The
Gotta
food and
get
produce
away.
section, you know, in the basement.
Yeah, it's cold.
Like some lava cookies? No. Absolutely not. How dare you? Oh, well, I meant to go to the other side of the room. Also, a single escalator that goes up and down. There are no problems here. Have you ever planted berries and then promptly forgotten about them? If that's you, you have berries on sale too. You know what? Yes, actually. On competitive, they're called Dictator, Claw, and Boxer to avoid confusion, apparently. According to
Hey.
MAGA. We're giving away
You
Pokechat. I
shouldn't
can give you
need
the
to
counter app
play
over
any
the
of
counter.
those
Would you like it?
characters,
Okay, here you go. Go
When
forth
the
and
greatest
count.
character.
Now, hold on. Josh, we just got a new app. We can,
Okay.
we can use the counter app to count.
Go on.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yes! Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Now we can move on.
Now we can move on. Yes.
I believe that did require the complete silence it had.
Yes.
I'm just seeing if there's anything worth buying in this mall. What's recommended? Would you care for a protein? No. Everybody get those nices going in the chat. I wrote some secrets in my mail as a reminder. If someone reads it, I'm in deep trouble. Well, now I want to know what's in his mail. And I'll steal to get that information. Man, these things were a lot cheaper when you could only use one of them.
Yeah. So the most confusing part is that they decided to switch so many characters' names just to clear up the fact that they didn't want to get sued by Mike Tyson.
Right? They could have just
Like,
given
they're like,
that
yeah.
character a different name.
It's true. There are drinks on the roof.
We could
Hot
get
Skippy.
lemonade.
We get lemonades.
These are base things. We don't need that.
Lemonades.
We're not making a secret base.
Lemonades.
Lemonades and Moo Moo Milk's impossible. No, there's just no one up here. I've had enough shopping for a while. I'll grab a drink and unwind a bit. Two buff guys standing side by side. That's all. What's the problem? Ah, young Pokemon trainer. As your senior in life, let me make a gift of this sticky barb. Obtained the sticky barb. Yuck. That sticky barb is a hold item. If Pokemon is holding his hit, the sticky barb sticks to the foe and inflicts damage. I've shopped here loyal for use. Now they consider me a regular. Ha! Yeah, that's kind of how that works.
I like her ha as though she's fooled them somehow. But anyways, so Dictator, Claw, Boxer don't matter when you just play the best Street Fighter character, who is G, President of the World.
Whomst?
He's amazing. The Street Fighter 5
Funny
character,
Valentine?
G, who is President of the
He's
World.
president of the United States. That's also not true. I'm sorry. I lied. And made a JoJo reference. 2 crimes.
two strikes against you. Yeah, I'll show you.
No,
a
wait, never mind.
photograph.
You're not Boko. You're indifferent to JoJo.
I am actually.
I'm
very
allowed
different.
to make I'm allowed to make JoJo references around you because you don't care.
You can, yeah, go for it. I'm just gonna keep talking about G, who is president of the
Gundam.
world. Yes.
A myth says the Mount Coronet parted Sinnoh into two halves. Seeing the Pokemon Shellos makes me think maybe the myth is real. If there are people who desire to see them, Pokemon will appear in many different guises. What does that fucking mean?
So who has the experience share now?
It was Shunks. I believe I switched it to Tupperware.
Wait, who's Boko?
My significant other who's on the stream all the time. What do you mean?
No, it's a straight chat. I thought you meant he was Boko.
Oh,
I
am not.
your Boko. J.K. Rowling reveals that you were Boko.
I'm
The
much
whole
funnier, frankly. These thorny things on the buildings, the way it moves meaninglessly. I don't understand their idea of awesomely fashionable at all. Still, Team Galactic does seem to have a huge supply of energy.
Well, they stole it all.
They stole it from a windmill. You're a trainer, aren't you? You see, there's this Pokemon I'd like someone to look after. It's a Pokemon called Porygon. I found it near the Team Galactic's building. I'm no trainer, so you can take it off my hands? Hell yeah, I can. Thanks. But oops, you already have a full team. Ah, fuck. Well, BRB. Ah, I see. Wait, are you saying I'm not a hipster, or are you saying Boko's not a hipster?
Who's a hipster?
I don't know.
Is it me?
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
I feel like you'd know.
I feel like I'm very not a hipster because that requires like passion.
A thing that requires a zest for life that, frankly, I do not possess.
Frankly, yeah. Like, you know, like here's my artisanal whatever. Like, first of all, artisanal has like 3 syllables in it.
It has 4, but go on. Also, what should we call this Porygon?
Let's just name it something really stupid. Like, I want to name it like something really dumb. Like just really stupid. You know what I'm getting at? I'm sorry, it's not a lot to work with. .exe.
All right, yeah. I'm with you.
I get shit.
It will never evolve. I believe you have to trade it to evolve it anyway, right? Otherwise, I did sell that upgrade earlier, thinking that was the case.
You did definitely sell that thing, but it's fine. I'm not gonna use something named stupid.exe.
You can always tell which Pokemon we do and do not intend to use, because they have names like Stupid.exe, Buttbat version 1, Rosmelia, and Penis. They were just all in a row. Oh, fuck.
What? it's like we stopped caring as the stream kept going. Nuzlocke is still really funny
Shenanigan
to
Beacon Pig Mark.
Wait. What the hell was Pig Mark?
Oh, it was the letters of Magikarp rearranged.
Alright.
Pig Mark. Lust,
Mark,
Ginny,
Lust.
Nuzlocke.
Which is Goldie backward.
Then we've got the Great Kale, Oracle, Motorola, Trademark, and Alexis.
Oh god. That's fucking funny. Not as funny as the guy who thinks the bison is the largest animal.
I think
Mind
we have
you.
different definitions of what funny means. For instance, the fact that the number 69 is just on our stream at all times now. Hilarious.
No, that is very funny. I like that it's just that we can just leave it there.
The game corner
Dude,
is
we could
dangerous.
just
Why is it
gamble.
dangerous? It's so fun. I lose track of time. We could just gamble. I got a TM as a prize from the game corner. I used to have my Pokemon right away. That seems... Salut, trainer. Tu aimes les Pokémon? Yes. Moi aussi. C'est génial. Salut, trainer. Tu aimes les Pokémon? Mon suis. Oh, I meant to say no. God damn it.
Stop.
I don't even know what this says.
Hang on. Oh.
J'ai du mal
I was-
à te croire. Il n'y
Do you
a
want me to
qu'à
bring up-
vous regarder.
Google Translate? Let's
Yes.
Google Translate the guy just for fun.
Yeah. Salut right now. I believe this is French. I'll look really
Oh,
stupid
it's
if it
defo
isn't.
French. It's defo French, my friend. Salut to Ames less Pokemon. Hello, do you love Pokemon? Something like
No.
that. Then he says, J'ai du mal te
Quoi?
creor
Quoi?
creore il N comma Y is not a word. I'm just gonna put that right out there. Regarder. I cannot believe there's only look at you.
What?
That can't possibly be right.
I feel like that's
Hang
not.
on.
You want to do that again?
I have trouble believing you. You just watch. Something like that.
Oh, I see.
I had to put a period there and then Google Translate figured out what it was doing.
There we go.
Moi. Aussie.
I bet it means me too.
It means me too. Cest genial means it's awesome.
Pokemon is pretty good. Oh, right. I already talked to you. You did a TM right away. Some sort of fucking...
Vote for gambling. We are at one vote for gambling episode.
I feel like there's an item up here. There isn't. Good talk. Veilstone is the city of stone. We even have meteorites. This has nothing to do with anything, but take the TM! Okay.
Hey.
Someone uses embargo on your Pokemon, it becomes impossible to use any items on it. Anyway, enjoy your visit to Veilstone, the city of, well, stone.
I would have much preferred a city made out of veils. That sounds.
Oh, looking a little tired? Oh, no, not
Mysterious.
you. I meant your Pokemon. If you'd like, I can give a massage to a Pokemon. Would you like that?
Oh,
Yes.
Jesus, massage our rabbit.
Yes. Teehee? Okay, let's get started. Okay, sweetie, just relax. Furrybit looks dreamily content. When I was massaging your Pokemon, I found this. Obtained the peculiar spoon!
Hey.
Go find again tomorrow if you'd like. Why? My sister's male boyfriend's the scarf guy in whatever city. They send mail to each other by letting Pokemon deliver it. Would you love to be known as the scarf guy?
Yes. With all my heart, yes.
There are many magicians in the world. You know, the performance artists. Don't you think that maybe, say, 5% are actually psychics? I mean, psychics are a thing that exists in this world, so...
As are ghosts. You want to see my ghost? I'll go get it. I named
You
it
there. Watch this coin.
Gas.
Spin, 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 spin. Now, which hand is the coin in? Left or right? Boo, poor show. I challenge you to challenge it. Ah, fuck.
We're not going to talk about him all, guy.
Bravo, a winner is you. For a winner here, I have here a coin case.
Holla. Let's go gamble.
Yeah.
Let's go get hecka in debt. Man, I just looked up at my
Oh, shit,
stream
Ethan's
feedback and saw the
Is
69.
this a battle?
Nice.
The music changed to make me
Hello.
think it's a battle.
I don't think so, but let me look.
Hey, Kashir, are you going to take on the gym leader? Wow, you just kept getting tougher and tougher. Oh, wait, this is just my regular voice. Well, I took a look in the game corner, and... I mean, yeah, of course I've been working on my Pokedex, but... Anyway, keep
It's,
it up. Oh, shit! It's Crasher Wake! I forgot about him! The ring is my rolling sea. A towering waves shape me. Crash, crash, Crasher Wake! Crash, crash, Crasher Wake!
Crasher, wake.
I'm the tidal wave of power to wash you away. Put out the fire, Crasher Wake.
Crasher
Run from
Wake.
electricity, Crasher Wake.
Crasher, wake.
Ah, ah, ah! The ring is my sea.
He's great.
Never speak
Look at this
about any of
stupid
this.
wrestling man.
Never speak of this again. Hello, dude and young lady. You're challenging the gym leader, are you? Let me tell you now, she's young, but she's a born genius. I tried training with her, and I was stunned by how tough she was. Oops, I better tell you who I am, and also why I turned Southern suddenly. I'm the triple threat gym leader in Pokemon, wrestling, and song. I'm Crash Wake of Pastoria Gym. We'll meet again. Turned Southern again at the end there, dang it.
Are you just trying to channel your bronze strongman?
So, yeah, Kashira, good luck with the Pokemon gym. Yup. A man spoke to me in a foreign language. He really surprised me. I think he was asking if I liked Pokemon or something. He was.
He was.
Do you know where one might find a coin case? I heard that there's a clown giving them away, but...
Yeah, he's over there.
I'm not going to follow up on that thought. Ren's Crasher Wake. What the fuck is the electric guitar music in here? I've been winning a ton today. Here, take some coins.
Paula, let's go get freebie
Woo,
coins.
Clefairy, look, yeah, it's a carnival. Let me share some of my joy with you. Boy, we've got 70
Now,
free
also-
coins in here. When a Pokeball appears,
Are
it
there
tends to
also-
line up stop marks. Replace some Pikachu line up if you don't make an effort. But you need to aim for better marks like Pokeballs and Moonstones.
Are there also hidden coins just laying on the ground in here? Is that...
I don't know. Look at you're the one with the tomes.
What do you mean?
A friend in my group scored a ton of coins here. Why mess with a good thing? I'll try the same spot too. Sorry,
Oh, hey,
nothing's
that
going my
guy
way
tells
today.
us
You're a trainer. Did you battle with
power.
gym leader? She happens to be my daughter. She's some kind of tough. Also, lookers
Cool.
in here.
If we go in the
Ah,
prize
it is you,
exchange
yes.
build-
Examine, if you will, the reels, the Team Galactic logo. It is here. Further investigation is needed, and I am just the man to do it. Also, where the masses gather, so too does information. Ack, my streak is broken. Well, I'm sorry about that. What about the game? What about the prize corner?
There's a guy in here who tells us what the hidden type is of our move hidden
Oh,
power.
now we can finally know for sure. They have prizes I really want, but coins I have none.
I think.
I woke up and realized my potential. So what potential was awoken in me? What's
Oh.
my hidden power, you ask? It's a power that lets me see the hidden power of Pokemon. When they learn that move, I can tell what type of move it will be. So let me use my hidden power. I'll tell you what type of... Yes. What is our... It's a
Should be
ghost
ghost,
type.
right?
Oh, yeah, okay, so that's what we thought, roughly.
Yeah.
What are the prizes here?
For fabulous prizes. Wow, that's a lot of TMs.
Any good ones? Oh,
Uh,
FYI, you never battle against Lucas. Okay, it's just Barry then, I guess.
let's see here. Platinum prize corner. TMs.
Let's see if I remember how to do this. I bet I don't.
Okay. So it's Substitute, Sword Dance, Rest, Hidden Power, Frustration, Thunderbolt, Psychic, Giga Impact, Endure, Double Team, U-Turn, Return, Flamethrower, Ice Beam, and Gyro Ball. Those are some pretty saucy ones. Yo, this music is rad.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm not very good at this. I don't know if there's supposed to be a rhythm to it. It doesn't help that my buttons are not lined up in the correct way for this to make sense.
Ooh.
I'm not spending any money on this, by the way. If we fuck up, I'm done.
Apparently this is mostly skill based.
Alright, well. I'm not gonna take that lying down. Pokemon Platinum Game Corner, how to win.
Is the winning strategy to die on stream?
Possibly. Well, while Steven's looking that up, it's time for another fun tax fact. Oh no.
Taxes are optional if you don't mind getting fined and going to prison. Nice.
Hey, we've got more coins than we started with. Okay. Hey guys, I just found this new gambling website called Pokemon Lotto. God, it really doesn't help that I keep doing them out of order. Ah. I'm mostly trying to make it, like, I'm doing it, like, music-based, essentially, which is not working. I'm trying to focus way too hard on this.
Yeah. But the important thing is...
Damn it.
Actually, you do have to pay for gambling winnings. But only to the extent that they outpace your gambling losses. You get to offset those first. So most people don't end up paying that much on gambling because most people that win a lot have also lost a lot. Ooh. But yeah, that's why, like, if you want to do the rough math on it, when someone wins, like, a lottery, they're probably only taking home about 30 to 40% of the actual total prize.
All right, that's enough of that because that's not very interesting, and I'm just gonna get mad at it.
So, because in the big lotteries,
We
you
have
first
the
of all
hidden
have to
machine
take
that teaches
a
flies
lump
stored in the
sum
warehouse. They said I can use it if I show them that I deserve it. What does that mean?
So most people take the lump sum, and that reduces the prize pool, and then you have to pay taxes on it. So you end up only with about 30 to 40%. It's still a lot of money, though.
Oh, let's fight these cats. Hey, you! Yeah, you! This is Team Galactic's warehouse.
Yes,
It ain't no playground for kids. Well, I want to go in, though. No.
Couldn't be. Then who?
Do I have to fight the gym leader first before they let me in?
Who stole the cookies from the cookie jar?
I just remembered we have some shit to sell also.
Well, here's the important thing. We learned that we're really bad at slot machines today.
We're not very good
Which
at
is
gambling.
I mean, that's fair.
I mean,
Though it does make
I
me
did
want to
stop at the same amount that we had when we started. So I guess, like, overall, I'm not that bad at gambling.
Now that's the way to look at it. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, it seems to want us to do the gym next. The
Okay.
gym goes up to 32.
So we should we
So-
definitely need to fucking train for that shit.
Correct. Otherwise, unless you want that Lucario to just absolutely obliterate us.
I don't. I think you'll find. Also, what sort of types are we looking at in this here gym? It's a fighting gym, correct?
Okay, so there's a lot of Machokes, a decent number. There's some Metatites in there, a Krogunk, a Heracross. The gym leader Maylines are a fighting psychic, a fighting, and a fighting steel.
Okay, so Furry Bait probably not going to be one of our primaries going into this year gym.
Unlikely, yes.
Do any of those things have dark type moves?
Let's see. None of the gym leaders' Pokemons have dark moves.
Any psychic, or no, psychic's not good against ghosts, I think.
Are you planning on just gassing them?
No, I mean, we have another ghost type. We do have Motorola.
Oh. And we have a slug with a ghost move.
We do. Now, that being said, I do want to keep Furry Bait on us for the time being, because I want it to evolve before we put it in the box.
Well, we could switch someone else out if we want to level up. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, we can do that in a minute. No, wait, hold on. It would make way more sense if we just put the experience share on it. Now, the other thing is that I think Tupperware is going to be good in this gym, too, because fighting, it'll be neutral to it, at least.
And it can psychic people?
Correct.
It can psycho mantis people?
Well, no, Jojo will be neutral in this gym, too. We'll leave Shunks behind for now. I want Shunks going into the gym, but... There we go. Okay. Alright, let's go grind.
Just as Lil Jon would say.
Is that what Lil Jon would say?
Well, he says in that one song.
Does he?
The exact lyrics are grind on this dick.
Well, that's not what we're doing.
It's the song that got mashed up with the Bake a Cake song from Lazy Town.
Oh, yeah. Now you do the cooking by the book. Yeah, exactly. I remember that. Oh, man, we could have got a Lickitung on this route. That would have been cool.
Yeah, but not helpful.
Correct. I mean, to be fair, the thing we did get on this route was also not helpful.
It is true. You know
Why?
You know what I'm excited for? Next Christmas. Because then I can listen to that Lil Jon and the Kool-Aid Man song again.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean?
Why can't you listen to it now?
Because it's not Christmas. It's a Christmas song.
I listen
By
to
Lil
all...
Jon and Kool-Aid Man.
I listen to All I Want for Christmas Is You year-round, dog. Time is an illusion. Furry Bait does have the Sooth Bell. In
Time
addition
is
to just getting that dope massage and
Also-
being healed 1,000,000 times during that one boss fight.
But also, it's not Christmas time. I like to load up. Like right around the time that my hollies start getting jolly. Boom, Christmas music. And then I stop.
Forgot that I can't heal outside of battle. Oh,
look.
good. Oh, good. This will give us time to heal. For free.
So we need something that does like 40. 30.
Or,
33.
boy, we're faster than
You
it by
try
a
to
lot.
one hit it?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Alright, but what are we gonna talk about?
I don't
Let's
know.
think of the most controversial topic in the news
Let's not.
and discuss that. I believe it would be how there's a baseball player whose name is Trout and he just made a lot of money. But his name is a fish.
Scandalous. Scandalous. I'm gonna heal.
Handle this? Something can't handle this.
See, I thought
you know what?
I was thinking that, and then I'm like, that's way too close to that one wrestler's song before he got kicked out of WWE for assault or whatever.
You know, it's another weird thing.
Are hamburgers sandwiches? Says Fan P.
Yes.
I say yes. It's two things. It's a thing in between two pieces of bread.
Yeah, but it's like sandwiches is such a broad term.
It's even edible, which is points in the sandwich column, frankly.
Yeah,
Because
sandwiches
if
is
you
just-
put, say, a shoe between two pieces of bread, obviously that's not a sandwich.
Yeah, but if you put my face in between two slices of bread, I'm an idiot sandwich.
Do you think a quick attack will kill this?
No. Why chance it?
We should just run then, because we don't really have. Oh wait, rock. No, rock hits ghost. Because this is on rollout number 5. Is why I say that.
We just twiggity.
Do you think No Twiggity can survive a level 5 rollout?
Probably.
Yeah. All right.
And if I'm wrong, I'm going to be really sad. Well, I would hope.
If
It's
you're
got
wrong,
5
if
levels
you're
on the
wrong,
thing.
stream's over. Okay.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, we're full health and have a lot of defense.
Hey,
Oh, hell yeah.
damn it.
That's upsetting.
This is rude, is what you've done.
See, now if it hits another level 5 rollout, we're probably not going to live.
Gonna get that health back.
Hot dogs. All right. So let me pull something up for you.
I believe fundamentally a hot dog is not a sandwich, because now I'm not saying long bread can't be a sandwich because subs obviously. However, hot dogs, generally speaking, are still connected on one end, so it's more like one contiguous piece of bread than two pieces of bread.
Yeah, but then like a Subway sub is a sandwich.
They typically cut all the way through that bitch.
Really? Not any Subway I've ever been to.
You know what? Now that I think about it, you're right.
Hang on. I have a thing for the hot dog. I googled this once, and allow me to read this to you.
No. That's
National
it.
Hot Dog and Sausage Council announces official policy on hot dog as sandwich controversy. So this is from the NHDSC website. That's right. www.hot-dog.org. Washington, D.C., November 6, 2015. Just as politics and religion can both unite and polarize, the question of whether a hot dog is a sandwich has stirred its followers' fury, and unless settled soon, may go down as one of America's most polarizing disagreements. I'm going to skip a little bit here and there. As the official voice of hot dogs and sausages, the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council is primed to settle this debate once and for all. And our verdict is, a hot dog is an exclamation of joy, a food, a verb describing one showing off, and even an emoji. It is truly a category unto its own. Limiting the hot dog's significance by saying it's just a sandwich category is like calling the Dalai Lama just a guy. Perhaps one time its importance could be limited by forcing it into the larger sandwich category. No disrespect to Rubens and the others. But that time has passed, said NHDSC President and Queen of Ween, Janet Riley. We therefore choose to take a cue from a great performer and declare our namesake to be hot dog, formerly known as a sandwich. It goes on, by the way.
No, keep going, please.
The,
This is the best segment.
the council has often followed American history and USDA guidance on the issue and fallen on the side of the hot dog as a sandwich. When it first arrived on American shores from Europe in the late 1800s, it was often referred to as a Coney Island sandwich or Frankfurter sandwich,
But
What?
much like an ice cream sundae is referred to as a sundae, terminology changes. The USDA guidance suggests the hot dog as meat between bread falls into sandwich, but regulations paint a muddy picture as they hinge on the question of open or closed, which could ignite a second round of debate where the hot dog bun is concerned. See painfully long footnote containing USDA language.
What the
While we
fuck?
thank the USDA for their careful regulation and inspection of our products, regulatory brevity is not their strength. We hope our position offers America some clarity and peace of mind. No matter how someone defines the hot dog, this much we can all agree on. It is the great American food, beloved by all.
Is that it?
That is it, except for the painfully long USDA regulatory footnote.
I mean, you might as well at this point. I'm still dying at Queen of Ween.
It's really good, isn't it?
A good title to give yourself.
Queen of Ween, Janet Riley.
Had that title not been taken, I would like it for myself, frankly. I think I have to go kill Janet, whatever you said.
Janet Riley?
Yes.
Oh, hey, Malagai posted a sandwich alignment chart. We'll get to that in a second. I'm going to read off the USDA regulations. Sandwich, closed. Product must contain at least 35% cooked meat and no more than 50% bread. Sandwiches are not amenable to inspection. If inspection is requested for the product, it may
Are
be
they
granted
saying that a
at
peanut butter and
reimbursable
jelly
food
is not a
inspection
sandwich
service.
based
Correct.
on those standards?
It is not. It is correct. Sandwiches have to contain cooked meat.
Uh-huh.
Typical closed-face sandwiches consist of 2 slices of bread or the top and bottom sections of a sliced bun that enclose meat or poultry are not amenable to the federal meat and poultry inspection laws. Therefore, they are not required to be inspected nor bear the marks of inspection when distributed in interstate commerce. So, by that logic, a hamburger is definitely a sandwich
Correct.
because it
It's cooked
is
meat.
top and bottom of a sliced bun that encloses meat or poultry. Sandwich open must contain at least 50% cooked meat. Sandwiches are meatable only if they are open-face sandwiches. Product must show product name, e.g. sliced roast beef on bread. This regulatory policy in no way alters the department's present policy with respect to caterers who include meat sandwiches in their dinners. Sandwiches, meat or poultry as components of dinner products. Sandwiches containing a sandwich type product, e.g. a frankfurter hamburger or sliced poultry meat with a bun, are amenable and subject to inspection.
I'm still baffled by the fact that something without meat cannot be considered a sandwich according to those regulations.
Also, there's the webpage for anyone that wants to make sure I'm not making this
Anyone
up.
that wants to dig into that.
All right, the sandwich alignment chart. So on the top, we've got ingredient purist, ingredient neutral, and ingredient rebel.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have structure purist, structure neutral, structure rebel.
I have seen this chart.
So the hardline traditionalist, a BLT is a sandwich. Because it has
Yep.
classic sandwich toppings and has classic sandwich shape.
Checks out to me.
The structural neutralist, ingredient purist, says a sub is a sandwich because the container must be on either side of toppings, but doesn't have to be 2 different pieces.
I guess that's
structure-
I guess by that definition, technically a hot dog would be a sandwich.
Then the structural rebel, ingredient purist, says a chicken wrap is a sandwich
Okay.
because it's just enveloped. It's the same. It's the traditional ingredients, right? But it's enveloped. They don't care what it's enveloped in. So
Right.
ingredient neutral. The structural purist ingredient neutral says a chip buddy is a sandwich, which is a thing full of French fries. It looks like.
Okay.
So they don't care about all the ingredients being there, but the structure is still there. True neutral is a hot dog. And then a burrito is the ingredient neutral structural purist. And then we get to the wild category, the ingredient rebel. The structural purist ingredient rebel says an ice cream between waffles is a sandwich.
All right.
The structural neutral ingredient rebel says an ice cream taco is a sandwich.
Okay.
And the radical sandwich anarchy, which has its own name, is a Pop-Tart is a sandwich.
Now, here's the thing about the hot dog being a sandwich debate, right? Is if I said something like, "Man, I'm feeling like a sandwich," and somebody handed me a hot dog, I would still I would still eat it, but I would definitely say this is not a sandwich. This is not what I
Yeah.
had in mind when I spoke the words aloud. I feel like eating a sandwich right now.
It is true. But is cereal soup? Is cereal a salad? With
No.
milk as the dressing.
No and no.
Vsauce had an
can
episode
you-
where he talked about that.
Okay.
What?
It doesn't matter whether it is technically a soup or not. If I was offered the soups say I was offered unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks at a restaurant, right? If somebody handed me 2 bowls of cereal and breadsticks, I would be frustrated by that result.
It's true.
Like,
It's a retro. It's not soup.
it's not
All guy knows.
it's not what I would consider soup if I were in the mood for soup. Or salad, which is an even wilder take. What the fuck?
Yes. Milk's the dressing.
Alright, if this bitch doesn't teleport away, I'm gonna throw in something to make sure I can kill it.
See, yeah. Ultimately, it's. You should just call it whatever makes the most sense, really,
Yeah.
to people. Because if you go around calling cereal soup, so like, I had a bowl of soup, like you're just gonna have to realize most people aren't going to assume you mean cereal. They're gonna assume you cracked a can of Campbell's.
That's the thing. It's just like language words mean things is the thing. Like you can try to get technical. I feel like most of the time when people try to get technical about these things, they don't care about the answers. They just want to see you suffer while trying to figure it out.
It's true.
They just want to
But
spark pointless debate.
Yeah, like the
Chat.
Queen of Ween, Janet Riley.
I'm kidding, Chad. I love you very much.
Olive Garden, unlimited cereal.
Unleaded cereal, and breadsticks.
Oh no, the
Why did I use
breadsticks are
jump
the
kick?
same, but then it's just fucking bowls of frosted flakes and shit.
Now, we did go to Olive Garden today. We went to Olive Garden for lunch.
That's delightful.
Yeah, it
I
was
don't think
quite
I've
tasty.
ever gone to Olive Garden except for unlimited pasta bowl.
I went
that's
to.
the only time I've
I've been to
ever
I've been to Olive Garden. I think literally twice. Once was on a date during high school, and once was
Oh.
today.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
Well, it's not like there's an easy Olive Garden to get to in the area we're from.
Yeah, I mean, there's not an Olive Garden for probably a good 30 to 40 miles in any direction.
We're in
The
an
closest-
Olive Garden free
Closest
zone.
one I could think of is like Appleton. Did Sheboygan have an Olive Garden?
I'm pretty sure it did not. I'm like 90% sure it doesn't.
Because
Got a noodles company now.
I know we went fairly out of the way when we went on that date. And, like, yeah. I also don't remember the experience almost at all. Was Olive Garden the place where I almost got found out about not having actually gotten my driver's license? No, I think that was actually a supper club in the area, but I don't remember the name
Hi,
of.
Doug's Bunny OG.
Hello, Dustin.
I'm from Planet Krypton. No, it's
No, we're from a
it's-
very small town in Wisconsin.
some call it the Jewel of the North,
Neither of us live there anymore.
and no one calls it the Jewel of the North.
And also, nobody calls it the Jewel of the North. I thought that was clear. I didn't feel the need to clarify.
Oh, Nebraska. I heard Nebraska got messed up with rainfall lately. So I hope you're doing okay, Famfi. Like, rain.
But
everywhere.
Okay, so that's
Really
story. Yeah, Sheboygan is. We're from an area that was pretty. Sheboygan County, and also 2 other counties, depending on which part of the city you lived
The
in.
Tri-County area.
Exactly. Also, I think we
Wait,
just leveled up and
Yeah,
didn't evolve.
I think
and
there's
I'm
only
lost. I
like
just-
2 things of any note named Sheboygan, and like one of them's an even smaller city in like Michigan or something. KCMO.
Kansas City, Missouri, I'm assuming.
I know exactly where that's from. That's where my favorite rapper Tech 9 is from. So he says KCMO all the time.
I didn't know you had a favorite rapper.
I do. It's Tech 9 from Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay, yeah, no, I got that based on the information you just gave me. No, so what happened to the supper club was, I had, and you were there, you weren't there for this, but you were, one of the people I lied to about getting my driver's license. So my first time I went to get my driver's license, I failed the test because I technically made an illegal left turn. It was a one-way road, and I didn't go into the left lane to make a left turn. I just turned from the right lane, but there wasn't another car there, so it was kind of whatever. But I did still automatically fail the test. So I had to schedule another test, but I also didn't want to deal with the shame of having failed my driver's test, so I just told everybody I did not fail my driver's test. And then what happened was my girlfriend at the time had gone to dinner with us all, and my family obviously knew I failed my driver's test because they had to take me to and from it. And they mentioned it, I think. Like, they mentioned it offhand, and my girlfriend looked at me with, like, this huge, like, shit-eating grin, like, you failed your driving test? I'm like, shut up! There's so many people here!
Okay, so it's Eastern.
So that was the whole story, essentially. I did pass it on the next go. Didn't Tanner fail his test, like, 8 times?
Probably, yes,
I'm
pretty sure. It was crazy.
I feel like it was a lot of times.
To be fair, the two nearest places to take your driver's test are both really, like, have really poor reputations. So
the one I went to, like, first of all, they were both, like, real far away. Like, our town didn't have a DMV. It was that size.
Everything is far away.
Frankly, everything of note is far away. The closest pizza ranch was too far away to go to, except for the fact that we went to college right next to it.
Hell yeah, that pizza ranch was a lifesaver.
Pizza ranch was great. There was the Arby's that was right next to the GameStop. So I frequented that strip mall.
Yeah, don't worry, it's fine. My little brother failed his driving test.
I don't know why. It's a thing that I don't care about now. Like, I don't know. Things seem more important than they really are when you're in high school.
It's true.
For instance, grades. Don't care about those anymore.
Oh, yes. I was trying to remember the lyrics from Tech 9 where he mentions KCMO specifically in that context. And it's... I forget which song it is offhand, but it's KCMO, born and raised if you ain't got the memo. Steppin' in his city is an NO.
I see. So...
I think it could go crazy.
So I'm not allowed to go to Kansas City, Missouri, or Tech 9 will personally come and beat the shit out of me. Is that my understanding?
Exactly.
Okay, well, I guess I'm never going to Kansas City.
Yeah, no one can ever step into Kansas City, Missouri without Tech 9 himself.
Tech 9
showing up.
Tech 9 knows.
He's just like suddenly alerted that someone else has stepped into his
Wakes
city.
up in a cold sweat at 3 a.m. Something is amiss. Alright, I think I'm gonna head back to the half disguise with a Kansas City hat. Wanna know some weird laws Nebraska has? Do I? Sure glad Shunks is still alive, says somebody. Was that... Okay, I was gonna say, was that you? But I don't think you have access to the Magic Abridged account.
Oh, I'm sorry. Those lyrics are from Everybody But Me. Not Hood Go Crazy. I apologize.
Whale hunting is outlawed. That doesn't seem like it would be much of a problem in Nebraska.
Oh, I also misquoted the lyrics. That's slipping in his city is an NO.
I'm assuming it's Swissy in the chat because it's not me. Also, again, I would like to just circle back, Josh, to I don't know if you missed this point, but Fanfi has informed me that whale hunting is illegal in Nebraska.
Well, naturally.
Now, I don't see how that would ever become a problem, but I guess better to be safe than sorry when it comes to
just in case,
to whale hunting.
Maybe there was like an aquarium and someone hunted the whale out of the aquarium.
Who kills things in captivity?
Besides PETA? Zing!
Oh, hey-oh. Anyway, I think,
Technically, Wisconsin has a law that if you are served a slice of apple pie at a diner, they're also required to give you a a 1-inch cube of their finest sharp cheddar.
That seems untrue.
It's not.
Whack.
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure. So you could have just literally right now made up that.
All right, hang on. We're not ending the stream yet because
Okay.
I'm googling apple pie law.
You have to know. All right.
Apple pie, Wisconsin
Law.
Apple pie law, Wisconsin. It comes up.
Okay, that doesn't make it
Okay.
true though. There has never been a whale in Nebraska. Says Fampy. I mean, I guess you don't technically know that, but that would have been from the long, long ago anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
What's the
So-
verdict?
So the answer is unfortunately no.
It is untrue, as I
The
suspected.
1935 laws of Wisconsin, Chapter 106, were close, which required serving a small amount of cheese and butter with meals in restaurants,
Okay.
but not specifically apple pie.
And I imagine those were repealed at some point because that's absurd.
They had a sunset provision.
The what?
Sunset provision means that the law is just set to expire when it's put into effect.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
So just eventually that law went away because it was silly.
Correct. But what a great way to spark interest in the dairy community.
I suppose so. Anyway, that's going to do it for us tonight, folks. I've been SuperNinja5506. You can follow us on Twitter at SuperNinja5506, or follow me specifically. You can follow the channel on Twitter at Magic Bridge. You can follow Josh on Twitter at American_Josh. If you want to support the stream, there are a few ways you can do that. You can follow us. That helps to some degree. If you want to subscribe, you can do that and get access to all sorts of neat emotes, like the Cowboy Byakuya emote, and the Ikonzaki emote, and the Evil John Cena emote. They're all good ones to have. There's a link to the PayPal down below if you want to give us a one-time donation. That helps us. I'm saving up for a graphics tablet so I can get back to art stuff, because my old graphics tablet broke. I'm using a super duper old one now, but that's only a matter of time until that one busts down. So I'm saving up for that new one. There's a link to the YouTube if you want to go check out my abridged content. There's a link to the Twitter if you don't like typing. There's a link to the Discord. Josh, I can see you typing in the chat.
No.
There's a link to the Discord if you want to come hang out with us there and talk about the streams and stuff. There's a link to the Patreon if you want to get access to cool behind-the-scenes content for my abridged stuff. And there's a link to the Teespring if you want to get some merch, if you want to get your merch on. But yeah, that's going to do it for us tonight, folks. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll catch you tomorrow night for Danganronpa. Bye!
Bye.